Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to the Sarah Jane Adventures Series 3 Episode 9. I don't know what it's called, I haven't even clicked on it. It's on BritBox, it's on my continue watching on BritBox. My continue watching is very solid. It's Sapphire and Steel, Space 1999, Cracker, and then Sarah Jane Adventures, and then a lot more after that. Don't know why I just told you that, but there you go. Okay, so this will be the last time I watch Sarah Jane Adventures this year. So what a year. It's been wonderful. What am I hoping for? I don't know. We've had the horror, we've had the Doctor, we've had the Brigadier. I don't know how anything even, like, how do you come close to that? How do you compete with that? I don't know. I'd like Luke back. I assume he will be back in this episode. What would I like? Just a nice old Sarah Jane story, you know, the typical, the usual, bit of fun. As always, the full length will be over on Patreon, and let's go.
Morning 11T.
When someone's in trouble, that's that serious face.
Yeah, like he's got any other sorts. All right, you lot, settle down, if I may, Mrs. Taylor. I have an important announcement to make.
Told you.
Concerning you, Clyde Langer.
Me?
Something to do with art.
What have I done now? Wait, oh no, wait, don't tell me. I turned up.
At
Ooh.
Indeed, Mr. Hardy.
I never thought I would see the day when she came into my care.
I've never seen him in anything other than Harry Potter, I don't think.
So beautiful.
No one else could have achieved this.
And here she is. The Mona Lisa.
tomorrow morning, this entire class will be the first members of the public to see the Mona Lisa here in the UK. And all thanks to Clyde. You won first prize.
There's been a mistake. I never put my work into any competition.
Someone did.
Oh, I wonder who. They were looking for the country's most promising young artist, and you really are good,
Aww.
Clive. Brilliant. I knew you'd never put yourself forward.
She loves him.
Look at the state of this place. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, the size of that room.
I will. Just listen. When? Oh, I hate to think how long all these cups have been here. Oh. Okay. No, it isn't. And you can forget any other plans you had for this evening because you're blitzing this place. And don't think K9's going to zap all this rubbish. He's out of bounds till it's done. I am so disappointed in you.
Careful, Clyde. Even star pupils need to watch where they're going.
Sir?
So how are you feeling, Owen? Yes?
Weirded out. I mean, teachers are never this friendly.
You see, diligence has its rewards. Perhaps now you'll put the same enthusiasm into your other schoolwork?
Mr. Chandra? Do you know how lucky you are? Life worships you. If only you looked at me with the same eyes. Oh, quit your mourning, love. Do us all a favour.
That sounded like Saran Jones.
Who said that? You can hear me. Well, now there's a first. So let's try this for another.
Interesting. I find it very interesting when an actor's been in Sarah Jane Adventures and Doctor Who.
Mrs. Taylor.
Apart from the obvious artistic flair, your imagination is so impressive. Detailed in the weaponry. I don't know where you get your inspiration. Please.
They're Sontaran blasters, aren't they?
Well spotted.
That's what you didn't want Mum to know.
Yeah. Oh, don't tell her I've been drawing K9 either. She has been gazed upon by millions in her Paris home. Now, she is here. Feast your eyes and lose your hearts. I give you the Mona Lisa.
perfect human being. But nothing stays perfect forever, does it?
I'm sorry, I'm not sure that I understand.
Luke isn't ill. He's growing up.
I believe it is a normal part of breeding patterns in most species.
Yes, I know. And I've tried so hard to make Luke's life as normal as possible.
Mr. Chandra,
Yes, what is it, Luke?
I need the toilet. Me too, son. Bust.
And me.
Okay, but be quick.
Sir.
And then straight to the coach.
Nice one, Luke. What?
Good cover story.
No, I really need the loot.
Oh, well, like Dad says, be quick.
It's understood that the theft was
Hey,
discovered
didn't he used to do news
was
round?
about to be unveiled for a party of students from Parkvale Comprehensive in Ealing.
What?
Parkvale pupil Clyde Langer won first prize in the gallery's Artists of the Future competition.
Phyllis Trupp, personal assistant to the gallery's curator. Her most detailed personal profile can be found on peapodsoulmates.com, where she lists her interests as salsa dancing. She says she's open-minded and willing to try.
Thank you, Mrs. Hopkins. What's happened to her?
I can only surmise molecular transplacement.
Sorry, that just
She's
said her
still
age was
alive,
25 to
conscious, but
35.
trapped in the canvas of a 500-year-old painting.
What could have
I'm the
caused
same
this?
age
Insufficient
as
data.
Miss Trupp.
So this isn't anything like a straightforward art theft, is it?
Yes, I know. My picture would look
The guns have
great in
gone.
the lounge. Just get Dad to make me an offer.
I don't want you painting, Clyde. I want to know what happened to the gun that was in it.
Galaxia's gun? Whose?
That's an interesting concept.
Okay, so I gave them names. It's dry. The gun wasn't painted out, Mr. Hardy. It was taken. Whatever we're dealing with, it's more than just an art thing.
Oh, you better believe it. Sugar.
She's got my gun.
Right, hello.
Sarah Jane, I suppose you know about the Mona Lisa.
Of course, crime of the century and the story of the year. What's with it?
The thing is, they've closed the gallery and Luke, Ronnie and Clyde are still inside, so...
Oh, well, why don't you look after the rest of the kids and I'll see what I can do? My line of work, you've been a knack for opening closed doors.
You sure?
And I thought you were supposed to be an arts expert. I am the Mona Lisa.
Was this just after she was in Coronation Street?
Yeah, really. You can't fake this kind of class.
You can't be the Mona Lisa. You have to be some sort of alien manifestation.
Ooh. And why is that then? Because on Earth, women in paintings don't just jump out their frames.
And nick guns from someone else's painting.
It's time I had a bit of fun. And I think I'll start with some target practice.
Run for it! Oh boy! That's it. No, I have seen everything.
We still have to get hold of Sarah Jane. And I mean now. No. What's going to you? Why are you being so weird about your mum?
Luke and Sarah Jane have had a Barney. Ronnie. Never mind that. Where is everyone?
On the coach? My dad'd be going mental by now.
What about the police?
Yeah.
They should be calling all over this place.
That's what I was about to say.
Something's wrong.
Someone's had to paint all of these.
A whole new kind of.
He's here. Somewhere amongst this tat just waiting for me.
You mean another painting?
Yes, I can see how you got the job here, Harders. And that's why I need you. You know every brushstroke in this place.
Well, what does he look like, your brother?
I've never seen him, so I haven't got a clue. I can hear you breathing.
Wow.
Who would have thought a painting would have such good hearing, Mona Lisa? But then Leonardo was such a stickler for detail. On the subject of detail, mind filling in the obvious blank? My name is Sarah Jane Smith, and that is a Santaran blast. Did you mind telling me where you got it? Ooh. Well, I just took it from the painting that like Clyde did, because I thought it looked a little bit flash. No, you don't want to worry about that old trout, do you, Harders? I mean, you never did before, did you? Well, let's face it, she never was an old painting. At least not till now. Lisa, now? Ooh, I might think about it. Depends if you stay out of my way. Heard him talking before. He'd like you to keep your nose out. So would I. I'm sorry, whatever you're planning, I am not stepping aside. That's your choice.
Tell me about her.
What's going on? Well, give me a second, and I'll put you in the picture.
Oh no.
That's Mum. Sarah Jane!
Mom!
And that is how she'll stay. Forever.
Well, I'm not entirely sure how we are to get Sarah Jane out of that pickle, because it's entirely up to those three now. Again, we've got a similar pattern with the Sarah Jane adventures where we always lose one of them. So like last time we didn't have Luke, this time we haven't got Sarah Jane. I do really like this representation though of Luke in his teenage years, and the idea of perfect and perfection, and it's not realistic even for someone who was designed to be perfect. So I liked that whole conversation, like seeing the messy room. We've all been there. I'd be very shocked if someone hadn't had a mouldy cup in their room at some point. Listen, I was there when I was 15, right? Can be bothered to take it down. So I really enjoyed that. If someone, as per usual, could let me know where this was filmed, all those little details, I really, really enjoy. I think with Saran Jones, I feel like she's grown from strength to strength, because I am one of these people who is a real supporter of someone leaving a soap, because I think it can be a really hard transition. And you can look at someone like Michelle Keegan, who has done incredibly well. And you can look at our latest Doctor Who companion, Millie, who left Coronation Street, I think she was in, and look where she is now. So I always like to see, I like to see people do well. So with Saran Jones, I remember her in Coronation Street, but obviously she did this. She would have done Doctor Who probably a couple of years later, maybe 3-4 years later. She did obviously Dr. Foster. I don't know, I just think I like seeing people's career journeys. I find it really fascinating. I really enjoyed that. This concept, again, very similar to Sapphire and Steel, that they can, because she can't just be Mona Lisa, there has to be a something behind this, like a power behind this, because it's just so random that she's decided to come out now. But a really, really interesting concept, and I'm really intrigued how we go forward without Sarah Jane. And the fact that they're stuck there as well, so it's not like they can go back and ask Mr. Smith. Maybe they can get K9 somehow. I'm not sure. Very intrigued. But yes, I really hope you enjoyed. I have loved spending these times with you this year. And I will see you in 2024. I will be another year older. But very grateful. And yes, I will see you in the new year. Have a wonderful, wonderful couple of weeks. And I hope you take care of yourselves. And I will see you for part 2 in probably about 2.5 weeks' time.